Hey, what's up my fellow collectors? Jim here with another figure review, and today we're taking a look at the Marvel Legends Spider-Man Homecoming homemade suit Spider-Man. Now, I know this figure is a little bit on the old side, but I finally went ahead and picked him up because I saw him for a pretty decent price on Amazon. I think it was like 16 bucks or something like that. So, I went ahead and picked him up. But the packaging is basically what we've seen with the other ones. Basically your big open window. You got the Legends series, you got the Spider-Man Homecoming Spider-Man. Bottom you got that. Top you got the Spider-Man logo. On the side you get pictures of Spider-Man in his tech suit, not in his homemade suit, which is a little bit strange. Same picture on that side. On the back you do get the promotional pictures along with the other characters in the wave, and of course the Build-A-Figure for this wave was the Vulture wings. But yeah, let's get him off the stand and take a closer look. Okay, and taking a closer look at the homemade suit Spider-Man, it's not bad. I'm glad to finally pick it up. I've been waiting for the SH figure arts to come out, but we're still waiting on that. But as far as accessories, you do get two sets of hands. You get a pair of fist hands and you get a pair of thwipping hands. Out of the packaging, he comes with one fist and one thwip hand. But they came out looking pretty good. Nice paint on them, and you do get like the fingerless gloves. And you do get some sculpted wrinkles in there, so they don't look too bad. And the thwipping hands, same way, they look pretty good. A little bit like kind of bent and warped, but I guess you can kind of fix that if you really had to. And then of course he does come with this accessory to kind of give him a hoodie up look. And you just pop the head off and take this off, which is his hoodie down look to him, and just pop the head in the hood and then pop that back on the figure, and it gives him, making him look like his hoodie is up, which I mean personally I'd rather just have him with the hood down, or you could even just put the head back on without, and you could have him like that as well. His neck does look a little bit long, so I think adding, this kind of at least breaks it up a little bit. It doesn't give him such a long looking neck. But I'm taking a closer look at the figure. It's not bad. They did a pretty decent job, I think. You do get nice sculpt all throughout the entire suit. Kind of bring out a little bit of, like he's wearing a outfit and sweat, so you just kind of threw it together. You do get some texturing down here at his boots. There's a different texture that you don't see anywhere else in the figure. But it looks good. It's nice lines. You get his little drawstring there. You get a zipper going all the way up. You can even get a little painted zipper in the hoodie down accessory. And I do like the Spider-Man logo. It's painted on there nice and clean. And as far as the head, the eyes came out, good for the most part. And we even do get, a little bit of sculpt on, so you can kind of see his nose and his mouth through there. So that looks pretty cool. And then coming in, and I do like his little, gauntlet things. His little web shooters. But yeah, so I mean, nice sculpting all throughout to kind of give it that look, like he's, wearing clothing. And you get nice sculpt work on the hoodie accessory as well. Same with the overhead one. You get a little bit of sculpt work on that as well. So yeah, I mean, I'm definitely glad to have them in the collection. I'll put them with my other Marvel Legends Homecoming Spider-Man figures. And as far as articulation, it's not bad. We do get your standard ball and hinge, but the head really only looks up about that much. Looks down, really, really well. You do get full rotation out of that. You do get a little bit of play on that ball side to side, not much though. You get your standard hinge and swivel at the elbow, brings it up about, horizontal. Of course, that swivels all the way around. You do have a bicep swivel. You do have double jointed elbows, which work, pretty good. Of course, the hands, they do swivel and hinge up and down. You get a cut here in the torso, and it only goes over one, but it goes back a little bit better. Gives him a little bit of a pot belly, but And there's no like click like there usually is. You just kind of feel the detents in there. You do have a waist swivel. The legs only go out about that much. Go forward a nice bit, but it does kind of kick out because of the sculpt. It goes back, same thing. I mean, it does kind of kick out at an angle. You do have a cut here at the upper thigh for rotation. You do have double jointed knees, which, you know, aren't the greatest looking things, but get decent range out of that. You do have a cut right below the, you know, cuff here, which, you know, really breaks the sculpt and makes it look really ugly, but it is there if you know, want to use it. Nice hinge back on the foot. Decent hinge forward, and of course you do get a rocker out of it. So I mean, overall, it's not bad. You know, definitely will look good with your. Oh, I just broke something off my tripod. Definitely will look good with your other Spider-Man collection. Here's a little size comparison as far as another Marvel Legends. And here is the Amazing Spider-Man that came with the 2-pack with the Vulture. So it gives you a little bit of size comparison as far as what he was going to look like on the shelf, if I can get him to stand. I had him in like a crazy pose, and now he's all kind of, there we go. So he's kind of leaning forward a little bit. But as far as the homemade suit Spider-Man, he's at like a little over 5.5 inches. So that's good. I mean, nice height. You know, it gives him that teenage kid, you know, kind of height to him as far as with your other figures. And here is the Iron Man that came with this 2-pack. So that gives you a little bit of height comparison as far as what he is going to look like on the shelf. And he did come with this Build-A-Figure piece, which is just a part to the Vulture's wings. But yeah, guys, that's it. That is the homemade suit Spider-Man from the Spider-Man Homecoming movie, Marvel Legends. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next figure review. Take care.